Namaste. This is the 7th day of our program. As usual, we start with Shanti mantra. Take a comfortable cross-legged position, Sukhasana. Keep the back and head straight. Close the eyes. Listen to the mantra. Those who know the mantra can repeat mentally. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Become aware of the whole body. Also, bring your awareness to normal respiration. Body and breathing together. That will lead to a serene frame of body and mind, which is to be maintained throughout the practice. Now, slowly open the eyes. Now, we go through the practices of Pawanamuktasana series. Start with the left leg. Keep the foot by the side of the ankle. Press down and bounce up about 10 times. These are butterfly movements, helpful in assuming in all the meditative postures. Next position by the side of the knee. Chakra awareness is on the root chakra. Mooladhara, 4 petals, red in color. Nearest position, heel under perineum. Then on the thigh close to the hip. This preparation for Padmasana, lotus posture, which I have shown you before. When it reaches the floor easily, then you can bend the other leg to assume the lotus pose like this, but without forcing. Further out, hold the toes with the fingers, relax the ankle and rotation, the movement known as cranking. Do 10 times in one direction, 10 times in the other. That will dissolve the blocks on the way of meridians, channels of pranic energy. Now hold from below the ankle with both the hands. 2 types of rotation. First is vertical, up, forward, down, back 5 times. Then the other way, up, back, down, forward. Now in the horizontal plane, slowly and widely. All the time, awareness on the root chakra, 4 petals, red in color, at perineum or cervix. Then reverse. Shake loosely. Similarly with the other leg, start from the ankle position, press down and bounce up. Second position by the side of the knee. Nearest position. On the thigh, close to the hip. Here also, when the knee easily touches the floor, you can bend the other leg, place it on the thigh to assume the lotus. Now further out, for cranking, hold the toes with the fingers, relax the ankle and rotational movement. 10 times in one direction, then in the other. Hold from below the ankle with both the hands. First vertical rotation in line with the other leg. The other way. Then in the horizontal plane. Reverse. Shake loosely. Now coming to the movements for the ears, directly connected with the brain. Thumbs held from the back of the ears, that will cover the whole area from the back, and 3 fingertips to hold from the front of the ears, top, middle and lower portion. Apply even pressure and raise the ears up. Concentration on the third eye center. Down. 5 seconds to hold in each position. Second time, up, down. Once more up, down. Then pull back, push forward, back, forward. Once more, forward. And rotation up, forward, down, back. And reverse up, back, down, forward. Close the eyes and concentration inside of the head. You feel the opening effect, lightness and energy. Now coming to the shoulders, shake the arms loosely to relax the muscles. Hands resting on the knees. Inhale and raise the shoulders up. Release. Second time, up, down, exhaling. Once more. Release. Now back inhaling, chest is expanded. Forward breathing out, chest is caved in. Back. Forward. Once more. And rotation up, forward, down, back. Reverse up, back, down, forward. One after the other. Then backward cycling. Now stretch out the arms at the shoulder level. Inhale, hold the breath and tighten all the muscles and joints. Hold up to 10 seconds. Exhale and release. In the same way, upwards. Inhale and straighten up. Hold the breath and tighten. Exhale and release. Then forward. Exhale and release. Now relax all the joints of the arms. Take the palms only up and down. Three times. Then turn in from the wrist joints. Turn out. In, out, and rotation. The other way. Shake loosely. You feel the tension getting eliminated by shaking. Now hold the left elbow with the right hand and rotation of the forearm. This is mainly for the shoulder ligaments. Reverse. If you do more times, that will relax the shoulder muscles. Now the right. Reverse. Now interlace the fingers. Inhale, hold the breath and pull out, pressing the 3 points at the back of the palms. That is to release nervous tension. Hold up to 10 seconds with optimum pressure. Don't get shivering. Release. Second position, just above the head. Inhale, hold the breath and pull out without pressing the head. release. Third position at the back of the neck. In the same way, inhale, hold the breath, pull out, pressing the 3 points at the back of the palms. Palms forward, stretch forward, back, forward. Now upwards here, inhale and stretch up, palms facing up, but head straight. Exhale and release. More muscles of the shoulders and elbows involved. Second time, inhale and stretch up. Release, exhaling once more. Now, from this position, exhale and bend slowly to the left. Concentration on the heart chakra, back of the heart, inside the spine, around which 12 petals, green in color. Inhale and raise up. Exhale and bend to the right in the same way. Awareness of the heart chakra. Raise up. Once more to the left, very slowly. To the right. Now from the upright position, inhale. As you breathe out, slowly turn to the left. Turn the head, shoulders and the spine. Concentration still on the heart chakra. Inhale and forward. Exhale and turn to the right. Don't go to the extreme. Once more to the left. To the right. Now take the arms around the head. Keep the shoulder muscles relaxed. Reverse. Now shoulder socket rotation. Bend the arms, fingertips on the shoulders. Roll slowly and widely in the opposite sense. After 3 times, the other way. Now we go through the movements involving the abdomen, chest and the spine. Anti-gastric group of movements. Hands resting on the knees, breathing normally, slowly bend forward. Concentration on the sacral chakra, 6 petals, orange in color. Rise up and shift the weight of the body from the buttocks to the lower spine. Raise the knees up, back is in the boat form, head kept straight, very relaxing position. Concentration still on the sacral chakra. Second time forward, little more than before. Each attempt makes the muscles more flexible. Back, same as before. Raise the knees up to keep balance. Back is in the boat form, head straight, breathing normal. Concentration on the sacral chakra, Swadhisthana. Once more forward to the maximum, no forcing, well within your flexibility. Backward. Now from the straight position, next movement is bending to left and bending to right. Bend slowly to the left. Concentration on the navel chakra. Raise up, bend to the right. To the left. To the right. Once more. Right. Now, rotation. Then reverse. Concentration on sacral chakra. You can also feel the squeezing on the muscles of the buttocks and the lower abdomen. Now stretch out the legs forward, Shake loosely, sideways and up and down. Sideways from the hips, up and down from the knees to relax the muscles. Now stretch the feet forward. Concentration on the root chakra, 4 petals, red in color. Backward from the ankles. Holding time about 5 seconds in each position. Second time forward. Backward. Once more. Back. One forward. Other back. The other side. Second time. The other side. Once more. Change to the other. From the upright position, turn both the feet to the left from the ankles. Turn to the right from the upright position. Left, right, once more, right. Turn in, the heels and big toes can touch easily. Turn out, feel the stretching up to the root of the thighs. Concentration still on the root chakra, 4 petals, red in color. Again in, out, once more. Then rotation. Slowly and widely, 3 times in each direction. Then opposite sense, the other direction. Now tightening and releasing, starting from the fingers and the toes. Inhale, hold the breath, tighten the fingers and the toes. Hold up to 10 seconds with optimum pressure. Don't get shivering. Exhale and release. Second time, tighten all the muscles and joints of the arms and legs, including the fingers and toes. Inhale, hold the breath, start tightening. Hold up to 10 seconds. Release. Third time, tighten all the muscles of the body, arms and legs, contract the abdomen, tighten the chest muscles, press the chin down, squeeze the facial muscles. Inhale, hold the breath, tighten all the muscles together, press the chin down, that is Jalandhara Bandha. Release. Now 3 dynamic movements belonging to Shakti Bandha group, activation of the first, second and third chakras. You can concentrate on the first chakra. First is naukasanchalana, as though you are holding the handles of the row, rowing the boat forward. Cover the whole length of the legs, arms straight and parallel. 3 times forward, 3 times back. Next is like the action of grinding the hand mill. For that, keep the legs apart, cross the fingers and rotation. Slowly and widely you can feel the opening effect of the hip joints. Concentration on the root chakra. Then the other way. Now dynamic spinal twist. Hold on to the toes or ankles. From here, inhale. As you breathe out, turn to the left. Inhale and forward. Turn to the right. Left hand on the right leg. Look at the right hand at the back. Second time, left, right. Once more, right. So that completes the Pawanamuktasana series. Now relax on the back for a short while. Legs slightly apart, arms by the sides. Close the eyes. Concentration on the body and the normal respiration. Now we go through the postures. Now we start with the back lying positions. Lie on your back, legs together. We start with Uttanapadasana. Raise the left leg up slowly up to upright position. Stretch the arms at the shoulder level on both sides, palms facing up. Now down to right. Bring the leg down to right. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Feel the twist of the muscles of the buttocks. Now raise up slowly. Open to the left. Feel the opening effect of the hip joint. Raise up. Rotation. 5 times clockwise or any direction. Then the other way. Release. Then in the same way, slowly raise the right leg up to upright position. Then bring down to opposite side slowly without raising the shoulders, only buttocks twisted. Raise up and open to the right. Raise up. Rotation. 5 times in one direction, 5 times in the other. Release. Arms by the sides. Next is Pawanamuktasana, part of it. Bend the left leg, hold the knee close to chest. Inhale a little, raise the head, raise the right leg up to 45 degrees. Part of the breath held in. Concentration on the navel chakra. Manipura, 10 petals, golden yellow in color. Release the leg, release the head. Similarly with the other leg, bend the leg, hold the knee close to chest. Then inhale, hold the breath, raise the other leg and head. Part of the breath held in, breathing is shallow. Concentration on the navel chakra. Release. Now with both the legs, bend both the legs, hold the knees close to chest. Now turn both the legs to the left, only from the buttocks, not the upper part of the body. Concentration on the navel chakra. Raise up and turn to the right. Raise up and release. Relax for a short while until the breathing comes to normal. Next is vipareetakarani and shoulder stand. Inhale and slowly raise the legs up. Exhale and lift the buttocks up to 60 degrees from the floor. Relax the muscles of the legs. Concentration on the navel chakra. Manipura, 10 petals, golden yellow in color. Breathing will be shallow. Then raise further up to get the shoulder stand. Trunk and the legs vertical. Concentration now on the Vishuddhi chakra inside the neck. Now release through the intermediate stage, vipareetakarani, and bring the buttocks slowly backward to the floor. Then bring the legs back. Relax. Then the complementary posture, that is matsyasana, the fish. In this time, we can do it in the lotus posture. Assume the lotus. Those who cannot do it can assume half lotus. Now lean on the elbows backward, relax the neck, drop the head back till the top of the head touches the floor. Mouth closed, breathing normally through the nose. Concentration still on the Vishuddhi chakra, throat chakra, 16 petals, light blue in color. Release, lie down there itself and release the legs. Relax for a short while. Now backward bending postures, lie on the abdomen. Hands on the floor by the sides of the shoulders. Bend the arms. Place the hands on both sides of the chest on the floor. Take deep respiration 2 times. On inhalation, feel more energy and vitality flowing in. On exhalation, feel totally relaxed, especially the back muscles. 2 times slow breathing. There are 3 chakras to concentrate: throat chakra, heart chakra, and navel chakra. So when we do slowly, you can shift awareness of the chakras one by one. Inhale and raise the head, concentration on the throat chakra, Vishuddhi. When you raise the chest, awareness of the heart chakra. When you raise the abdomen, awareness shifted to navel chakra. Breathing is shallow, part of the breath held in. Feel the stretching of the spinal muscles. Then slowly release. Bring down the abdomen, then the chest, finally the chin. Stretch the arms up for Advasana, forehead on the floor. Concentration on the third eye between the 2 eyebrows. Then hands resting at the back of the head for Jeshtikasana. Concentration still on the third eye center. Now arms alongside the body, palms facing up. For half locust, raising one leg at a time. Breathing normally, raise the left leg up only up to the pubis. Middle part should not be raised. That much height is enough, where the pubis is still on the floor. Concentration at the tip of the spine. Sacral chakra, 6 petals, orange in color. Swadhisthana, release. Bring down. In the same way with the right, raise only up to the pubis. Knee straight, muscles relaxed. Concentration on Swadhisthana itself. Release. Now both together. For that, inhale, hold the breath, make the body stiff, and slowly raise both the legs up. Here concentration on the navel chakra. Release. The last in this position is the bow Dhanurasana. Bend the legs, catch hold of the ankles, relax the whole back. Inhale a little, raise the legs up, raise the head and chest. Balance on the abdomen, concentration on the navel chakra. Release. Relax. Now sitting position. Take a long sitting position. Simple twist. Left foot on the right side of the knee. Cross the right arm. Inhale first. As you breathe out, turn slowly to the left. Concentration on the navel chakra. Breathing shallow, part of the breath held in. Inhale and turn to right. Release. Now to the other side, right foot on the left. Cross the left arm. Inhale first. As you breathe out, turn slowly to the right. Concentration on the navel chakra. Breathing shallow. Release. Next is paschimottanasana, forward bending. Inhale and raise the arms up. Stretch a little back. Then straight position. Bend forward slowly, slowly. Hands on the toes or ankles. Drop the head between the arms. Bring the forehead close to the knees. Concentration on the sacral chakra. Swadhisthana, 6 petals, orange in color. Feel the energy flowing upwards towards the brain. Inhale and release, come up. Next is Vajrasana. This is one of the meditative postures. So close the eyes. Concentration between the 2 eyebrows on the Ajna chakra, 3rd eye center. 2 petals at the back of the eyes. Indigo in color. Now we go through ushtrasana. Raise on the knees, stand on the knees. First half of it. Place the left hand on the left heel. Inhale and raise the right arm up, looking up. Concentration on the throat chakra. Breathing normal or shallow. Release. In the same way, the other side. Place the right hand on the right heel. Inhale and raise the left arm up. Concentration on the throat chakra. Release. Now, ushtrasana in the full form. The hands on the heels. Do it very carefully. Only if it is possible. Drop the head back. Concentration on the Vishuddhi chakra. This is full ushtrasana, camel pose. Release. Again sit on the heels for the counter pose, that is Shashangasana. Sit on the heels. Shashangasana, we bend forward. Raise the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and bend forward. Relax into it. It's a very relaxing position once you are comfortable. Concentration on the 3rd eye center. Breathing will be shallow. Inhale and raise up. Now we do cat stretching and tiger stretching. Cat stretching is Marjariasama, all the 4th position, hands and bending the spine forward and back. Drop the head down and bend the spine forward. Inhale and raise the head up. Bend the spine backward. Once more forward. Concentration on the navel chakra. Inhale and backward. Raise the head up. Next is vyaghrasana, tiger stretching. Stretch the left leg backward and stretch the right arm also, opposite arm stretched, keeping balance. Do it very carefully. Release. Do it on the other side, right leg and left arm stretched. Release. Now standing positions. Now we come to the third part, Pranayama. Now we go through the humming breath. It is known as Bhramari. Bhramari means honeybee. So honeybee, after sucking honey from the flowers, flies with a humming sound, uniform humming sound. Like that. In the same way, inhaling deeply, we exhale with the humming sound from the throat. And the ear flaps are gently closed with the index fingertips, just to prevent the external sounds from entering. So it is done with eyes closed. All the pranayama should be done with eyes closed, but for the sake of learning, you can keep the eyes open. Inhale deeply, exhale with the uniform humming sound, prolong it as long as it is comfortable, but not with strain. There is a very powerful combination. This is Shanmukhi Mudra. Shanmukhi Mudra and Bhramari Pranayama will make it very, very powerful. I mentioned about certain combinations in yoga like Ujjayi and Khechari. This is a similar combination. It is especially good for the kidneys, heart and the brain. So it is done like this. The ear flaps are closed with the thumbs and little finger below the lips and ring finger above the lips. Middle fingertips on both sides of the nose bridge and index fingertip at the eyebrow center. So gentle touch. Other than the thumbs, the other fingers are placed in a gentle way. And the thumbs used for closing, just for closing, not for pressing too much, just to prevent the external sound from entering. Little fingers below the lips. Ring fingertips above the lips, tips of the middle fingers on both sides of the nose bridge, and tips of the index fingers at the eyebrow center or on the eyebrows. So this is the arrangement known as Shanmukhi Mudra, very powerful mudra. When you do Bhramari Pranayama in this, it creates something like healing power. It rejuvenates the kidneys, heart and the brain. It can be done 3 times. Inhale deeply, exhale with a uniform humming sound as long as it is comfortable. We can do once more. In the same way, arrange the fingers, thumbs to close the ear flaps, little fingers below the lips, ring fingers above the lips, tips of the middle fingers on both sides of the nose, and tips of the index fingers over the eyebrows. Inhale deeply, Exhale with the uniform humming sound. Prolong it as long as it is comfortable. There is another way of closing the ears, that is by the cupped position or the palms like this. It is especially good for the brain. You feel the vibration inside the brain. So cover, we do that also 2 times. Cover the ears with the palms completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale with the uniform humming sound as we did before. We can do it once more. We must be feeling it inside the brain. Inhale deeply. Cover the ears with the palms without pressing in the cupped position. Exhale with the uniform humming sound. The second type is very powerful, and this is mainly for the brain. It removes it helps to remove dullness from the brain instantly. And there are many possibilities. If you are musically talented, when we come to Kundalini Yoga, we will learn that each chakra is connected to one note of music. According to Indian system, it is octave system, also European music, the same system. So the lowest chakra or the root chakra has this second chakra, Re, third, Ga, fourth, Ma, fifth, Pa, sixth, Dha, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Dha, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa. In Kundalini Yoga, we make use of one more chakra. It is known as Bindu at the top and back of the head. So that is also included. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re. So, Sara, Sangita, Me, Vara, Sukhadaye. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni. So, Sara, Sangita, Me, Vara, Sukhadaye. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni. So, like that, you can create the corresponding note of sound. So, if you concentrate on the root chakra, the sounds will be according to the Sa. If it is on the heart chakra, if it is the crown chakra you are concentrating, that can be awakened or activated by the highest pitch. Like that, there are many possibilities. In India, musicians usually combine these two, awareness of the chakras and also practicing the initials of music. Okay, now from today onwards, we concentrate on meditation. So we replace Yoga Nidra by meditation. In this session, we go through the preparatory stages for meditation. Meditation is actually a return journey to the source. It is the mental part of yoga. Yoga has many dimensions, but most people concentrate on the physical part and do some relaxation. But mental part is equally important or even more important, because most of the diseases are psychosomatic, originating from the mind and manifesting in the body. So mental health is even more important. Only if a person is mentally healthy, he is said to be healthy really. just physical health, physical strength. According to holistic health, it is not pure health. According to holism, all aspects of human personality should be taken into consideration. A very strong person, if he is an angry person, he is poisoning his own system all the time, so he cannot be considered as healthy. So meditation helps anybody for gaining peace of mind, harmony, and all the divine qualities can be developed through meditation. So in moral lessons, we speak about love, kindness, and compassion. It is just superficial. So in meditation, we go deep into our own consciousness, then implant these divine qualities. Then when we come out, so we saturate ourselves with the divine qualities, especially love, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, benevolence, peace, joy, harmony. So it is immersing in these qualities and coming back. So we will be at peace with oneself, at ourselves, and we are at peace with the outer world. That is the only way of improving the quality of life. Otherwise, most people are immersed in negativity, anger, resentment, tension, worry, anxiety, envy, jealousy, fear, complex, guilt feeling, like that. These are all negative stuff. To remove it, we have to do meditation. External advice or counseling will not help that much. When we go deeper, for example, if you throw a seed on a rock, it will not sprout. When the soil is made perfect, when you plant a seed deep into the soil, then there is a chance of sprouting it. It grows into a plant and into a tree, and you get fruits out of it. In the same way, in meditation, we go deep into our own consciousness, and all the divine qualities can be manifested there. And when we come out, and we will be more and more positive, more and more healthy, because mental health is equally important. These are the ingredients of health, the positive qualities. Okay, now directly entering into meditation may not be a pleasant experience for most people, because when we close the eyes, what happens is all the submerged thoughts will come to the surface. Psychologists say that in 24 hours, there will be about 64,000 thoughts passing through the visible frame of consciousness. And at night, during dreaming, it will manifest as dream. That otherwise, most of them may be stray thoughts of no consequence. But unfortunately, about 70% of the thoughts is negative thoughts. Suppose we have 64,000 thoughts in 24 hours. About 40,000 will be negative thoughts. That's the tragedy of humanity. So we have to purposely eliminate it. For that, meditation will help. And in the beginning, what happens is, when people close the eyes, all the thoughts will come. They feel very much disturbed by the negative thoughts. So many thoughts are coming. So meditation may not be good for me. It may be good for yogis. Yogis actually, they don't need meditation because they are in the higher state of consciousness. It is for ordinary people with tension, worry and anxiety, mind filled with negativity. They need meditation actually. So to overcome this difficulty, there is a technique known as pratyahara. That is the fifth stage of Raja Yoga. It is a very scientific system, and it involves disconnecting ourselves from the thoughts. For example, you go to the seashore and you see the waves. So you keep some distance, maybe about 500 meters, so the waves will not affect you. If you enter into the waves, waves may hit. So keep some distance. In the same way, when you look at the sky, you can see the clouds floating, but you can see as a witness. So keep the attitude of a witness. Sakshi bhava, that is a technical name in yoga. Sakshi means witness, bhava means attitude. So Sakshi bhava is very, very important, not only in meditation, but in normal life also. Sakshi, I am just a witness to everything. So When thoughts are coming, yes, just to keep watching them, that's all. You don't have to fight with them. Fighting with the thoughts not allowed, because you won't succeed over thoughts. Thoughts will win all the time. That is the reason you are not supposed to fight with the thoughts. There are two principles in yoga. Don't fight with the body to go to the final position. Don't fight with the mind. You will not succeed. That is the reason you should not fight with the mind. Be friendly with the thoughts, whether it is negative or positive. Whatever it be, I am just a witness. Finished. No problem. It will not have any impact. Same way, if you keep distance from the waves, waves will not hit us. In the same way, looking, you don't have to go to the sky to see the cloud. You just watch from the ground. So keep some distance from all the thoughts, whether positive or negative, no problem. It is all vibration of the mind. The lower vibration we call negative thoughts, higher vibration positive thoughts. In meditation, we are not affected by any kind of vibration. So there is a very powerful technique which is to be practiced prior to meditation. Then meditation becomes very easy. Otherwise, people close the eyes and they are afraid of their own thoughts. And it is something like saying, I would like to learn swimming, but water is the only obstacle. So being afraid of water, we cannot learn swimming. In the same way, being afraid of thoughts, we cannot do any meditation. So there is a technique by which you can float on water. That is the way of swimming. In the same way, we have to learn to deal with the thoughts, whether positive or negative or neutral. That doesn't matter. So for teaching us this technique, we have a 6 months program, and any part of this can be practiced at any time. You don't have to sit in a particular position. You don't have to do it at the same place every day, same time every day. It is something like programming the mind for meditation. Actually, if you are very systematic, it is carried out over a period of 6 months. And the name of the practice is Antar mauna. Antar means inner, mauna means silence. Antar mauna means inner silence, silencing the mind. That is the meaning. For that, anybody can achieve that state. Suppose in yoga, there is a very funny story. A disciple went to the master or guru for getting a mantra. And he got the mantra from the guru, and he asked for the rules. What are the rules for repeating the mantra? There is no particular rule, but you can repeat mentally in any condition. But only one thing is there. At the time of repeating the mantra, you should not think of a monkey. Then he thought it is very easy. Who will think of a monkey? He has a holy mantra to repeat. Then he said, no problem at all. Monkey is nothing. It is very silly. And when he started chanting, monkey came first. And he thought that since he advised not to think of a monkey, it must have come. Because whatever the mind resists, it will persist. In the same way, second time also, when he started meditation or chanting the mantra, monkeys came in group. And third time, more monkeys. And lastly, his mind was full of monkeys. And he came back to the guru and asked him to take away the monkeys. Then he said, it is for teaching the lesson. Whatever the mind resists will persist. So keep impartial attitude, whether a monkey or a donkey, whomsoever may come, but I am not at all concerned with it. So that should be the attitude. For teaching this lesson, he introduced the monkey into it. Similarly, here, whatever be the thoughts, we should not be concerned about it. Impartial attitude, aloofness or sakshi bhava or a witness. So there are 6 stages for this practice if you want to carry out systematically. In the first month, every day for 5 minutes, you just close the eyes in any position, sitting position or reclining position, and listen to all the sounds coming from outside. Distant sounds, nearby sounds, loud sounds, subtle sounds, and also visualize the surroundings. Whatever is happening outside, you should be aware of that. That is opening the mind to the outer sense perceptions. And you should not feel disturbed by distorted sounds, and you should not wish for a harmonious sound. Whatever is happening, you should be able to receive without any selection for it, without any preference for it. All sense experiences to be developed. That is what you do during the first month, 30 days. And second month, you first practice the first month's practice, observing all the sounds from outside and also receiving all the sense experiences with impartial attitude, and you become aware of the inner space, that is the space that you see in front of the closed eyes. After receiving the sense perceptions from outside for 5 minutes, another 5 minutes you watch the inner space within the mind, Chidakasha. Chidakasha is an important concept in yoga. Chid means mind or consciousness. Akasha means sky or space or ether. So the inner space within the mind. There all the past impressions come to the surface level, what we call as memories or impressions. And mostly it will be negative. That's why people are getting disturbed by them. So here is the technique by which we can overcome that problem. Being disturbed by the thoughts, being carried away by the thoughts. So second month, every day for 5 minutes. After going through the first stage in 5 minutes, add this stage for another 5 minutes. That means whatever is appearing in Chidakasha, in the beginning it may be dark. When you watch for a few moments, some light will come, some form of patterns or colors may appear, and later on thoughts will start coming. And whether you don't invite any thoughts, you don't resist any thoughts. If they are coming, just to keep watching them, that's all. Like a cinematic show, like a theatric show. So when you enter a theater, when something is playing on the screen, just to watch like a witness. Just like that. Whatever is happening there, you are an impartial witness. Don't get involved in anything. And you do it every day for next month, every day during the next month. So about 10 minutes altogether. 5 minutes for the first month's practice and 5 minutes for the second month's practice. And in the third month, you go through the first month's practice for 5 minutes, second month's practice for 5 minutes, and third month's practice for another 5 minutes. In the third month, we have to eliminate the negative thoughts. So all of us carry negative thoughts, some kind of other, some bad experience from the past. So out of the various thoughts manifesting in the inner space, you choose one negative thought which is very dominant negative thought, very persisting. And you concentrate on that particular thought for 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes it may take about 5 minutes. After 3 minutes, the mind cannot sustain that thought, because the normal time for concentrating on one point is 3 minutes for the mind. So after 3 minutes, that particular thought will drop away. So when it comes again, it will take less time to eliminate it. This is the only way of eliminating. Not with inimical attitude. Be friendly with whatever be the thoughts, regardless of the nature of thoughts. Just coming, concentrating on it, and then it will vanish by itself. We don't have to push with force. Just like some guest coming, and then they return. When the time comes, they will return in the same way. Maybe negative guest or positive guest, no problem. A guest with the negative mentality or positive mentality. Similarly, negative thoughts may come and positive also come. And like this, at least one thought can be eliminated in one day's practice. Like that, if you have more time to spend on this technique, you can eliminate 2 negative thoughts during the third month. So maybe 30 to 50 thoughts in 1 month can be eliminated. Then in the fourth month, you go through all the 3 stages, 5 minutes each. And in the fourth month, you let all the thoughts manifest in the inner space, but you choose the most dominant one, whether positive, negative or neutral. There is no problem, but it should be persistent thought. So apply the same technique, brood over it for 3 minutes, then it will vanish from the mind. Like that, 30 to 50 thoughts. It can include positive and negative thoughts also. And then in the 5th month, so you make the mind introverted, watching the breath, and also feeling Chidakasha, but no thinking. You can stop the thoughts because you are watching the breath. And when you watch the breath, thoughts cannot enter. If they enter, no admission. So that should be the mentality. No admission for thoughts because I am engrossed in breathing. So 5 minutes. Then, so 25 minutes so far. Now, the 6th month, in most of the meditations, we can choose a psychic symbol. So that will help us to concentrate on that symbol. It can be Om as it is written in Sanskrit, or like a rising sun, or like our favorite deity, like Lord Krishna, or Jesus Christ, or whatever it be. It should be appealing to us. It is a personal choice. We can also use Salagrama or Shivalingam, depending on our personal inclination. Once you choose a psychic symbol, that is something like the focal point where we start from. When you concentrate mentally on the psychic symbol, gradually it will dissolve into pure consciousness. That is why we choose a psychic symbol for meditation. And during the 6th month, every day, at least 5 minutes, concentrate on the psychic symbol. So first month, just receiving sense experiences, opening the sense organs to all the experiences. Second month, watching whatever is happening in this psychic screen in Chidakasha. And third month, choosing a negative thought and eliminating it by concentrating for 3 minutes. Fourth month, any thought which is dominant can be selected and disposed. Then 5th month, making the mind turned in and turned out. Just to know that we are the master of the mind and we are not slave of the mind. And the 6th month, choosing a psychic symbol. So this is the outline of Antar mauna or inner silence. The actual practice we will do in the next session. Now this is an introduction. Okay, now it is finished. In the last session, we were discussing the major traditions of yoga and their healing formulas and the cardinal principles based on control and manipulation and purification of the mind. We have 3 great traditions of yoga: karma yoga to begin with, which will lead to bhakti yoga, yoga of devotion, and ending up in jnana yoga or yoga of spiritual wisdom. Yesterday, I mentioned about the 3 great principles of karma yoga. Karma itself means both action and its reaction. We are born because of our own karma. It is said that the birth and childhood associates, our parents and our teachers, these are all preordained. So we have no control over them. There is individual karma and also collective karma. And whatever karma we experience, it is all dependent on our balance sheet of karma. So karma yoga gives us solution to the negative impact of the karma, the collective karma. Yesterday I mentioned about a real thing happened in America by the Ho'oponopono technique. It has got only 4 sentences. That is like disinfection of a cut in the body. It is disinfection of the cut or any hurt feeling in the mind. So we have to apply the medicine after washing it with solution. So disinfection first and then medicine second. For disinfection, 2 sentences. I am sorry, please forgive me. That is addressing our own karma. I take responsibility for that. And I love you, thank you. We are again addressing the karma. I love my karma and thank you. Gratitude and love, these are divine qualities. With the divinity, we can dispel the negativity. and with positivity we can overcome negativity. So according to Karma Yoga, there are three principles. The first is do your duty and without expecting the result. The result will be there. It is not that you have to throw out the result. Not like that. You concentrate on the duty at hand with full concentration, full effort and total commitment to it. So that is the first principle. Second principle, whatever duty you are doing, whatever work you are doing, internally you feel it is for self-purification. Whatever be the work, with the body, with the sense organs, with the mind or with the intellect. Whatever work we do with all these tools, we should feel mentally that it is cleaning internally. And eventually Karma Yoga will lead us to Bhakti Yoga. And the third principle of Karma Yoga, it is very important. It is a great contribution to interpersonal relationship. So it is our attitude towards karma. So I accept my karma as it is. And we don't complain, we don't lament, we don't criticize our karma. Oh, I am born to such a family, my father is very angry person, not like that. So anyway, you have to bless the present situation to improve upon it. So it's a great spiritual principle. So whatever be the nature of surroundings, we have to bless, we have to be satisfied. No complaining, no criticism, no comparison, no condemnation, no cursing, nothing like that. Everything I accept as it is, the present moment I accept. So the formula is I accept my karma as it is, and I bless and dissolve the karma. I bless and dissolve the karma. In yoga, we can dissolve the problem itself, not finding out solution, not solving the problem, but dissolving the issue itself. For that, this formula will help. We can, if there is any situation, we can address that situation by this formula. I accept my karma as it is. I bless and dissolve my karma. That is enough. And it can be used for healing some diseases, healing some mental problems, improving interpersonal relationship also, improving any situation in life. This formula of Karma Yoga will help a lot. And also the formulas from other great traditions of yoga. This will eventually lead us to Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti is actually total surrender to God. In the Bible it is said, work is worship, dedicated to God. So God is the ultimate principle. Some people say, oh, I don't believe in God, so how can I practice Bhakti Yoga? No question of your belief. There is some existence. So without the source, nothing can appear. If you have light, it is from the sun. Without sun, light cannot appear. In the same way, the ultimate principle is there, out of which the creation has taken place. So we have to be surrendering to that ultimate principle. So in yoga, it is, or Indian philosophy, it is ultimate principle or pure consciousness. So we have to be surrendered by, for example, we are not born on our own. Some other factor is there to prompt us to be born to certain parents, into a certain place. So we are helpless in that power. So some people say they don't believe in God. No problem. No problem with God. It is their problem. So if they believe in God, we show the way how to surrender, how to be surrendered to God. So here, surrendering to God means, if I am created by God, all others are created by the same God. There cannot be any difference. There cannot be one God for each person to be created. So there is only one God. So it is like the rays of the sun. There can be millions of rays of the sun. It's all the source is the sun itself. Similarly, if I love myself, I should be loving all others, all living beings, same way I love myself. So it is not going to church or to temple and offering things or doing some worship. It is not, it is only initial stages, nothing wrong about it. If we have a problem, we ask God to solve it, that's all. If any difficulty, so we pray to solve the difficulty. That is quite common, there's nothing wrong in it. But ultimately, that will not help. God cannot keep on blessing us, but we should bless ourselves. So blessing ourselves is the ultimate of bhakti yoga, or yoga of devotion. So there is a great formula. I love my heart and soul, because definitely we have to love ourselves. I love my heart and soul. I love all living beings. That is the way of increasing devotion. I love my heart and soul. Nobody can deny it. Nobody can say, I hate myself. Of course, when you are angry, sometimes we say like that. But actually, when you are peaceful, it is possible to imbibe the spirit of bhakti yoga. The formula is, I love my heart and soul. I love all living beings. Not only humanity, but all living beings. So that will increase the devotion and finally we surrender to God. And all our actions are dedicated to God. So that is the crux of bhakti yoga, devotion to God. So people should not feel shy about devoted to God. It is because of their ego. When they say that I don't believe in God, that only shows their ignorance, because their ego will be smashed, will be destroyed at any time, because we are controlled by some power in the nature. We are born and we grow young, and we to middle age, grow to old age, and vanish. And who manifests like this? So there is a higher principle. No, the ego will not work everywhere. It has got temporary domination. Afterwards, nobody sustained with their ego. So it is egolessness. When the ego is dead, people become enlightened. When there is no ego, then we are enlightened. So there is a trace of ego, the enlightenment is partial. When the ego is totally wiped out, then we are said to be enlightened, about which we will continue in the next section when we take up Jnana Yoga, yoga of spiritual wisdom. That is the purpose of human life, that we will proceed in the next session.